Welcome to Wild High Life. Today I'm going to go up the mountain and cut up some brush. I need to sharpen my axe. So today we'll sharpen the axe. The file I'm using I think is a crosscut bastard, but I'm not sure. It's a crosscut of some sort. I'm not too picky about what I use on axes because you mostly want a file that will remove material, especially if your blade has a lot of nicks in it you need to take out. I'm going to lean the axe up against this log, and I'm going to take and make a peg out of that stick. So the first thing I'm going to do is take that stick, lay it across this log, and chop off a good chunk so I can pound it into the ground behind the axe head. Okay, I cut off that stick, made a peg out of it, drove it into the ground with the back of the axe, laid the log up against the axe. Now I'm going to start sharpening it. Okay, so on the axe, what we want to do is run the file like this. I'm going to use both hands when I actually start doing it. Now, as far as the angle goes, you want to have the file bite just a little bit. Not enough to take off the old edge, but enough to sharpen it. And that's something I can't really describe or demonstrate. You just have to get a feel for it, whether you're sharpening an axe or whether you're sharpening a knife. But we want to just kind of go in steady strokes like this. But like I said, I'll actually use both hands to do it so I can get more leverage on it. Once we get this side done, we'll flip the axe over and do the other side. Notice I use my foot against the log to adjust the angle of the axe. Like I said before, if your blade has a lot of nicks in it, you need to keep filing until those nicks are gone. Opposed to sharpening a knife on an axe, you always sharpen in the same direction on both sides, whereas on a knife you sharpen in one direction on one side and in the opposite direction on the other side. Now, this is a fairly new axe, and I've had to do quite a bit of work on it to get it shaped up. Once you get the edge up here, then you want to work it down and make this thinner on both sides. I had to work it quite a bit here. It was kind of like putting an edge on a square block. So I want to make this thin so when you cut into the tree, it'll bite deeply, not just kind of bounce off. Alright, that's it for the axe sharpening today. You notice that I've shaped it up quite a bit. It's sharp, I can feel it. Grab the hold of my finger, should do well. Thanks for watching.